Okay, hi. My name is Adrian, and for my 20-time project, I wanted to do something relating to animals. Growing up, I've had over 6 dogs, so this was something I found really interesting. Deciding exactly what I want to do was a little difficult, but I narrowed it down to animal abuse and sheltered animals. As I started my project, I did a lot of research. According to the Humane Society, animals that are abused are most often dogs, cats, and horses, and 70% of those animals are dogs. Before 1986, only 4 states had felony animal cruelty laws, and to this day, all 50 states do, which is really good. A man that I found really inspiring while I was doing my research was Mark Ching. In China, over 10 million dogs are killed for their fur and meat in the dog industry, and he goes to China pretending he's a buyer from the US and takes the dogs back and actually saves them. What he does is really dangerous because doing this, he almost died 3 times when he gets caught by the owners there and gets beaten to death. The next topic that I researched was sheltered animals. According to Do Something, did you know that only 1 out of 10 dogs find permanent homes, and that the ratio of homeless animals to homeless people is 5 to 1? Each year, approximately 2.7 million dogs and cats are killed because shelters are too full to hold them. The main reasons animals are put into shelters is because people give them up and animal control finds them in the streets and takes them in. This is because more animals are coming into shelters than are being adopted. In this chart, you can see that 44% of animals are killed, while only 39% of animals are adopted, which is a huge gap. So after spending the first few weeks researching, I decided I wanted to do something to help contribute to this problem. Originally, I wanted to do something new every single week to see what option was the best for me. So for the first week, I volunteered. I had a lot of obstacles volunteering. The main 2 were, the first was age limit. Many shelters require you to be 18 to volunteer, so what I could have done was really limited. The next thing was finding time. I ended up volunteering at a shelter in Milpitas, and it was hard to work around my schedule because adoption fairs only happen once every few weeks. The day I volunteered, I saw over 4 dogs get adopted, and even though 4 doesn't sound like a lot, when you think about how many 4 lives being saved, it's actually a lot. The next thing I looked into was donating. I emailed multiple shelters asking exactly what they needed, and the main answers I got were like pillows, dog beds, collars, leashes. And because I've already had so many dogs in the past, I already had these items to give up. And I also asked my relatives and my friends to see if they would help contribute, and some of them actually did. The last thing I looked into was fostering. Fostering an animal really helps shelters because it gives animals a temporary place to stay until they find a permanent home. I'm not fostering any animals right now, but I'm definitely looking into it. The 3 main obstacles I'm running into for fostering are age limit, getting my parents to agree, and the fact that I already have 2 dogs at home. Fostering an animal comes with really strict requirements, so like the fact that I already have animals at home is a conflict because they need to make sure that the environment that the dog stays in is safe. So basically, this is what I did for my project, and I definitely didn't get as much done as I hoped I would have, but I'm not necessarily done yet. Over the summer, because I had so much fun, I'm definitely volunteering at more animal shelters, along with hopefully fostering an animal. I really encourage other people to donate because it really doesn't take that much time, and shelters really need anything. And there's so many around us, like the Humane Society or any local shelters that can really use our help. Yeah, that's it.